ECU Athletics presents The Joe Dooley Show. The Joe Dooley Show is brought to you by Vidant Health, official health system of the ECU Pirates. And now, the voice of the Pirates, Jeff Charles.
Welcome to the show this week. Joe will be here in just a couple of minutes, and we'll look at the highlights from the game with Houston this past Wednesday night and also with USF on Saturday. Brian Bailey will be here too, and Seth Leday will be our Pirate player profile this week. Also, Rafael Chilius will be here, associate head coach, our very popular Coach's Corner segment coming up. And then a look ahead to the Pirates are home on Thursday against Tulane, and then on the road next Sunday in Hartford against UConn. Joe will join us right after this.
When you're not feeling well, Vidant Health can connect you to the care you need anytime, anywhere, from any device. Connect to a new way to get well. Connect to Vidant Now. With Vidant Now Virtual Care, you can visit a board-certified doctor online 24/7. It's private, secure, and affordable. See a doctor now at vidantnow.com.
Best tailgate, brisket.
No, real football y pollo asado.
Hoops and wings. Dude, subs.
Hot dogs.
Chili dog.
No, Dodger dog.
It's gotta be crawfish.
Now you're talking. Burgers.
7-layer dip. Ribs. No contest.
Hummus.
What?
You need a hot grill.
And an ice-cold Coke.
Of course.
Football and Coke. Come on.
It's got to be Coke.
Game day. Race day.
Calls for Coke.
You know it.
Grab yourself a Coke.
It's Tailgate 101.
You may not have noticed, but it's all connected to the internet. Sure, it's YouTube, Netflix, and adorable selfies, but it's also high-octane gaming, security cams, thermostats, your fridge, Wi-Fi speakers, smartwatches, workout equipment, pet feeders, and even crock-pots. Seriously, and it's all on the same internet connection. At least with internet from Suddenlink, your home can live up to its fully connected potential. Without it, not so much. Suddenlink, the fastest internet provider in the U.S.
Tens of thousands of students attend East Carolina University, and some never set foot on campus. Because our distance education classes are taught by professional faculty and held to the same high standards as on-campus learning. With more than 90 online programs, 40 of them unique to ECU, more students than ever before are making East Carolina University their online destination. ECU Online, North Carolina's leader in distance education.
There's a lot to do out there. You can either talk about it, or you can do something about it. At ECU, we choose to do things. And we can help you do just about anything. Come here to keep hometowns thriving, hearts beating, or make waves across the world. Wherever you're headed, this ship can get you there. With 30,000 of us doing so much, you won't find anyone sitting around. You ready?
Today's highlights are brought to you by these local nationwide agents.
Welcome back to the show. Joe joins us now, and Coach, this schedule's been kind of front-loaded for your ball club with some of the best teams in this league you guys have matched up with, and of course you had the great win over Cincinnati. But I know you've talked with your team about this early schedule and conference. What's been the message?
Well, we've played, after the Houston game, we've played the top 6 teams in our league from the standing standpoint, and 4 of them on the road. We've talked about it. It's a tough start. One good thing about it is we do get a lot of home games here at the end. And I think the guys have been battle-tested.
Coach, you've been going through this first half of the season now in this league for the very first time. What are some of your impressions as far as the talent level is concerned?
Well, I think talent as well as depth. I think when you look at a team like Houston especially, they're very deep. They throw guys at you. They have good backup, especially front court guys, great depth in the back court. I think that you've seen a lot of guys, the athleticism as well as the skill level is very high.
Physically demanding in this league with all the travel, of course, and the games come so quickly. Physically, how are the guys holding up?
We're not real fast twitch guys, so we've had to curtail practice a little bit. We've had to change some things that we would normally do for recovery standpoints, but I do think from a fresh legs and a fresh mind standpoint, the guys are doing pretty well.
Coach, lifting is so important, conditioning, of course, and weight training. How much are you guys able to do that during the season?
During the season, we're trying to get 3 or 4 days a week in. We probably do it once or twice a week before practice, sometimes after practice, depending upon class schedules. But we try to get the guys in there at least 3 or 4 times.
Seems like the guys have a great attitude. They're battling through this, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, it's not easy. I mean, it's been a tough stretch. I don't care where you are, but I think the way the schedule is laid out, we have to play it. We've lined up. We've been on the road. We've seen what we need to do and try to get better. Speaking
of being on the road, the Pirates are on the road on Wednesday night in Houston, the beautiful new facility there, the Fertitta Center. Joe, when you walked in there, what'd you think?
It's NBA-like. I thought that the graphics and the boards and all those things were big time. They did a great job. I thought they did a great job with the court, nice and light colored. Great amenities with the restaurants and bars and those type of things. I thought it was a real nice facility.
Yeah, it really is. They put $60 million into that facility on the campus of the University of Houston. Now let's talk about the game. Going into it, you know how talented these guys are, and you made a really good point, Joe. They can beat you in a lot of different ways.
Well, they can outscore you, but they can also grind you up defensively. Their defensive stats are off the charts, but they're also good in turning and turning you over and forcing transition points, which they can do. And obviously, they've got a bunch of guys that can make shots.
Yeah, no doubt about that. We'll see that coming up. Let's go down to Houston and pick up the highlights as the Pirates take on the Cougars. Cougars come out hot here, and Armani Brooks really had it dialed in, Coach.
Well, part of that was our fault right there on the baseline out of bounds. We fall asleep. There's a lot of separation. He jumps up, and the basket gets big for him.
Yeah, a couple of baskets for Armani Brooks from three-point range, and then Coach Isaac Fleming, who played very well for your ball club, gets a two-pointer here in the paint.
Yeah, Isaac did a good job of driving it downhill and got us off to a good start.
Seth Leday also gets a basket here for you, Coach, and it's an 8-7 ball game.
We had some good looks. Going back, we had a bunch of open looks that we missed also, and that doesn't help. But Seth had a nice 15-footer, 16-footer to get us going.
Corey Davis Jr. is another shooter. He gets a 3 to go here. It's 11-7 Houston, and then Cedric Alley Jr. comes in off the bench. Coach, a 24% shooter from 3, and he was knocking him down.
Yeah, he was 100%. Unfortunately for us, 4 for 4, and made 4 corner threes against us. That really hurt us.
Tyler Foster's giving you some good minutes off the bench, Coach, and he gets a basket here.
Good job of a nice pull-up by Tyler, and he has been giving us some good minutes lately.
And then Jaden Gardner gets a basket here for you two in the paint. It's a jump shot made by Jaden, and then he gets another basket here in the paint. It was tough going in there. They defend very well the post.
They did a great job of guarding him, and they also did a great job of trapping the post and double-teaming our guys when we got to the paint.
But the Pirates are hanging right in there. Another basket here by Fleming, Coach, and it's a 21-15 game with just over 8 minutes to go in the half.
Yeah, so Isaac had some good downhill drives, and I thought he had some good passes that resulted in open shots.
Very good-looking freshman from Gastonia, North Carolina, is Nate Hinton. He gets a basket here to make it 24-15. Then Giroux also gets a basket here to make it 27-15. Hinton comes back with another hoop here, and this is kind of where it got out of hand.
They jumped up and made a ton of, when you make 16 threes, and we have guarded the three-point line. We were in the top 10% in the country in field goal percentage defense from the three-point line, and we did not guard the line well. And to their defense, to their credit also, they made some tough shots.
KJ Davis gets a basket here for you, Coach. Makes it 34-17. I know you're looking for more out of KJ.
We need to KJ needs to give us some offensive efficiency and make some shots for us, especially from the three-point line.
Deshaun Wade came in and nailed a three-pointer here for you, which was a good sign.
I thought Sean gave us some good minutes. He's been doing well in practice and starting to earn some time for us.
Fleming gets another basket here, and then Dmitry Spazijevich gets a basket too. He's been coming off the bench and making a good contribution.
Dmitry's been doing a good job, giving us some minutes, and has really become a good mid-range shooter. 49-26 at halftime. Let's pick up action now in the second half. Breon Brady, a big, wide body in the middle for Houston, gets a basket here to start the second half. Well, that's what we talked about. They can score the ball a bunch of different ways. They can shoot the three-point shot. Brady's a load in the paint right there, and Grisham is a load in the paint. And those guys can score a bunch of different ways.
And then Brooks hits another three-pointer here to put Houston up 60-26. Isaac Fleming gets another basket here for the Pirates. And then as we get to the 11-minute mark of the game, another basket here by Rico Quinton. We wanted to show this one, Coach, because Rico got 13 minutes of playing time and nailed a three here.
Well, Rico has been a little bit better in practice, and we're trying to figure out and get him some minutes. And I thought, against some of those big guys, he was a bigger body, and I think we'll use him going a little bit forward.
Yeah, he did a really nice job. Justice Obasahan came off the bench, too. He nailed a jump shot for you.
Justice has been great and great character, great leader, and has given us some really good minutes this year.
Everybody got a chance to play, including John Whitley at the end of the ball game. The young man from Washington came into the game late, made a nice drive to the basket, got fouled, hit a couple of free throws. End of the game, Houston wins it over ECU 94-50. As you just saw, Houston is a really good shooting ball club. They came out, they made a lot of threes, and Kelvin Sampson's doing a great job in his 5th year at Houston. A lot of great coaches in this league, Joe, and Kelvin's one of them, isn't he?
Well, just surpassed 600 wins, and one of very few coaches to take, I believe, 4 different schools to NCAA tournaments, and won 100 games at Washington State, and had a great run at Oklahoma, and now has done a great job at Houston.
As you told us on the radio network on the post-game show, Isaac Fleming played well for you.
He had a great game. I thought from a standpoint of energy and trying to do the right things and make the right plays, he did really well.
We'll come back. We'll have more with Joe right after this.
There's something for everyone at Golden Corral. But let's talk about their wings. Get them sweet, spicy, even boneless. And get as much as you want for one low price. It's Wingfest. For a limited time, only at Golden Corral.
Count Pamplemousse, even though you won't try our kingdom's favorite lager, since you are my guest, I will try your mead.
No, really take in the layered aromas.
They're layered.
It's got a fantastic after essence, don't you think? No, first you have to admire its color.
No, I can't do it. Bud Light, please. And show these two to the wine cellar.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few. When it's too cold for camping, we go camping. When it's too hot to work, we work. Too wet to keep going? Nah. This is the Gator XUV 835 with game-changing heat and air and 3 wide seating. It's never too anything for anything. Nothing runs like a deer.
Reliable equipment and dependable service. That's quality. Stop by a location near you or request a quote at qualityequip.com.
Planet Fitness is a proud sponsor of the ECU Pirates, and we're celebrating with 0 enrollment fees. You love purple, we love purple. You take no quarter, we take no quarter, with benefits like a 24/7 judgment-free zone packed with tons of equipment, free unlimited fitness training, and the friendliest crew on deck. So,
Are you ready, Pirate fans?
wear your pirate colors to Planet Fitness in Greenville, Wilson, or Rocky Mount for a free Planet Fitness Day Pass. Plus, no enrollment fee when you join. And go Pirates!
At Golden Corral, enjoy the signature sirloin. Juicy, hand-carved, grilled how you like every night. And right now, hurry in for Wingfest. Get as much as you want of their sweet, spicy, and boneless wings. There's something for everyone at Golden Corral.
There's a lot to do out there. You can either talk about it, or you can do something about it. At ECU, we choose to do things. And we can help you do just about anything. Come here to keep hometowns thriving, hearts beating, or make waves across the world. Wherever you're headed, this ship can get you there. With 30,000 of us doing so much, you won't find anyone sitting around. You ready?
Welcome back to the show. The Pirates were home on a Saturday afternoon at 4 o'clock against USF, and this is the most improved team in the conference this year. Joe, they only won 10 games all of last year, came in over the weekend with 13 wins and a whole new roster.
Yeah, Brian's done a good job of flipping his roster, and I think he had some guys sitting out, and some of his freshmen have really stepped up also.
This is a big team, too, isn't it?
Very big. I mean, Durr's a big kid, and, they've done a real job. Yetna's got good size. I think their backcourt with Quincy Leday has really got a Rideau has done a really good job. He's a big, thick, physical player.
Yeah, they've got a lot of good players, and the Pirates need to match them in physicality in this game. Let's go out to Williams Arena, Minji's Coliseum, and pick up the highlights. Great crowd on a Saturday afternoon, over 4,600. And Joe, your ball club gets off to a terrific start here. And Dmitry Spasievich was really good.
I thought he did a great job. D's been working his attitude, and everything has been great. I know he's been a little frustrated. He hasn't been playing as well as he'd like, but he got off to a great start, scoring the ball on the block. Very poised, made nice, deliberate moves, and really jumped up and made some shots.
And then Jaden Gardner does what Jaden Gardner does. He had another double-double in this game, 15 points and 15 rebounds. He gets a layup here and another layup. He's like a bull in a china shop when he goes in there.
He did. He did a nice job, and the floor was spaced a little bit. He did a good job of playing inside out for the most part for the first 14 or 15 minutes of that first half.
Pirates go to a 15-6 lead just 6 minutes into the game, Coach, as Isaac Fleming gets a layup here.
We did a good job. I thought early in the game, I thought our execution was good. I thought the ball movement was very good, and I thought the guys really shared the ball.
And then Seth Leday gets a jumper here. The Pirates go up 17-6, and then Tyler Foster comes in off the bench. He gets a hoop here, and Coach, you're up 19-6 to start this game.
Great start, and then we started doing some things we shouldn't do. We tried to score on the first side. We tried to play a little bit quicker as opposed to doing what got us the lead.
Alexis Yetna then gets a dunk here to make it a 19-15 game as USF goes on a run. And then Sean Williams comes back, and he knocks down back-to-back threes here, Coach. This is a good sign. He hit 4 threes in this game.
Yeah, it's a good sign. We got some good looks. Guys did a nice job of throwing the ball out and reversing it to him, and he stepped up and made some shots.
And then how about Justin Brown, the sophomore from Birmingham? He nails 3 straight three-pointers here. He was knocking them down from all over the place.
Yeah, he did it. We did a bad job one time, allowed him to reject the ball screen. They drove and kicked it. We got to make sure that we pay attention to scouting report, and he was 4 for 4 in the first half. Got him off to a great start.
Yeah, really shooting the ball extremely well. Then Sean Williams gets a basket here for the Pirates. We're going back and forth now with the lead. Pirates go up by 2, 30-28. And then Josh again with another shot here. Justin Brown, I should say, 36-34 as he gets another three-pointer to go. It's a 2-point lead for USF at halftime. Let's pick up action now as we start the second half. And Dimitri A comes out, gets a good start here, Coach, and gets a couple of hoops.
He did a great job again. We got the ball inside. He was poised. He took what they gave him. If not, he threw the ball out and did a nice job. I thought he played a great game for us.
Seth Leday gets a tip in here for the Pirates, and then Alexis Yetna starts to take over the game here, the redshirt freshman from Paris, France. He was just dominating at both ends, and Coach, he gets a dunk here, and they go up 8.
Yeah, he ran to the backboard. We had some transition blunders. We didn't get the ball in basket guarded. We talk about first guy back always has the basket. We got to make sure that there's no one behind us, and did a poor job sorting, and they did it. They were very efficient getting those guys out and scoring.
Sean Williams gets a basket here, cuts the lead to 8. It's 54-46. Pirates still very much in the game, and then Seth Leday gets a layup here. It's a 10-point game, 58-48 the score as we move into the 7-minute mark now of the game. And then Michael Durr gets a layup here. They are so big inside. This guy's 7 feet.
Well, that's why you got to block out, create space, and go after. You got to pursue the ball. I thought they did a much better job in the second half of pursuing the ball and even loose balls.
Deshaun Wade got into the ball game too late in the game, and Coach, he made a 3 here.
Sean, he's playing better in practice. I thought even the shot he had late was in and out. It was a good look. He jumped up. It looked like a good-looking ball, and he's been doing a much better job in practice. He's been earning some minutes.
77-57 the final as USF wins it over the Pirates.
Are you tired of picking up those missing shingles? It may be time for a new roof, a metal roof from Carolina Windows and Doors.
Our Kynar system guarantees our roof to outlast the competition. Rest assured your roof will stand alone in durability and performance.
Cool Roof technology is incorporated with every Kynar metal roofing system. This is a reflective coating that not only keeps your finish from fading or deteriorating, it also helps reduce heating and cooling costs.
This Cool Roof technology is so different that it's earned the government's Energy Star certification in every color, even black. And it's more than 10 times more fade resistance than other metal roofs, allowing the full impact of color for years to come.
We have installation crew members that have been with Carolina Windows and Doors for over 30 years. We believe this plays a vital role in delivering the most positive customer satisfaction possible, as well as the highest quality of materials. Call Carolina Windows and Doors today at 1-800-545-7172 or visit us online at cwdnc.com.
This is Billy. Billy Beer, America's light craft beer. Yeah, you heard that right. Light, craft, and insanely good. It's got that refreshing, crisp taste, and it's got fewer calories than all the big guys. Yeah, those big guys. So that means less of this and more of this. So whether you're here, or here, take Billy with you. Billy Beer. Love it, crush it. This is crushable craft.
You may not have noticed, but it's all connected to the internet. Sure, it's YouTube, Netflix, and adorable selfies, but it's also high-octane gaming, security cams, thermostats, your fridge, Wi-Fi speakers, smartwatches, workout equipment, pet feeders, and even crock-pots. Seriously, and it's all on the same internet connection. At least with internet from Suddenlink, your home can live up to its fully connected potential. Without it, not so much. Suddenlink, the fastest internet provider in the U.S.
There's a lot to do out there. You can either talk about it, or you can do something about it. At ECU, we choose to do things. And we can help you do just about anything. Come here to keep hometowns thriving, hearts beating, or make waves across the world. Wherever you're headed, this ship can get you there. With 30,000 of us doing so much, you won't find anyone sitting around. You ready?
Welcome back to the show. Our Pirate player profile is Seth Leday. He's a new player for the Pirates, well-traveled. He's been a number of different places before ECU. One thing about Seth, he is very athletic.
He's very bouncy. He's a fast twitch guy, great second jump, and is really athletic around the rim.
Yeah, no doubt about that. Our Brian Bailey is here, and he had a chance to visit with Seth.
It's time now for today's Pirate Profile, brought to you by Quality Collision. Quality Collision, more than a name, a commitment.
Visiting with Seth Leday, you had to transfer in and you had to wait so long to play. How hard was that wait?
It was difficult, but I'm past it now. I'm just ready for this to keep going with this season, and I'm glad I'm with Coach Dooley, and we're just trying to keep going with the conference, keep winning.
They talk so much about rust when you take so much time off. Did you feel like you had a lot of rust early on?
A little bit. I was in the gym all the time, though, when I was sitting out. So, it is what it is. I'm kind of just focused on this season now.
If you could make your individual game just a little bit better, what would you tweak right now?
Just keep on just working on my jump shot, getting more consistent, and just try to keep doing everything that I do best and do it better than I can. Just keep trying to bring athleticism to the team and defense and stuff.
You guys visited the aquarium earlier on this season. Yeah. Word is Coach almost threw you in. Were you worried?
Yeah, he did. He tried to throw me in, but it was all just fun and jokes. It was fun to be out there.
Is that part of the camaraderie that is a team?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Coach Dooley brought a real just winning atmosphere and team atmosphere. And so it's fun being with him and being with the team.
Okay, that's our Pirate Profile this week. Seth Leday.
Today we're going back to some offensive concepts. We've been doing a lot of skill work, but let's have some offensive concepts in our arsenal as a team. We're going to work on transition offense, which is secondary action, into a continuity offense. Okay? A lot of coaches want to know, how do you get from running secondary action without stopping, pulling the brakes back, and setting up and running the play? So what we're going to do, we're going to run some secondary action into what everyone in America is running right now called pick and roll motion. Run it, go. There's a reason why everything's set up the way it is. The point guard's going to bring it down. The four-man's running head to the rim. So the first person is the rim runner always. So we're going to go, he's always going to be strong ball side. We're going to hit, and one of the reasons we do this with the five-man trailing, because if there's any switches, we'll get a mismatch. A lot of times in high school or middle school, if it's a switch, there's no concern because everyone's the same side. Let's run it from half court. Good, from one side, come on, left flex. Good, set it. Yep, get through. Right side. Good, set the ball screen, pop. Good. Let's get Buffalo on the dive, dive. It's the box, dive. Good. We're trying to get Buffalo on the dive. Hit him. Go. Good job. That's how you run secondary offense into a continuity offense. Excellent work by these guys. Good job.
Got that new home edition and you're keeping it covered.
Ooh, coverages now. I can help with this. Got zone coverage, man coverage, combo coverages.
I don't know, Peyton. I think more like the coverage your Nationwide agent offers.
Oh, you want to go there. Home, auto, life, business, farm, boat, RV, ATV, camper, pet, motorcycle, your tour bus. Did I mention farm?
Count Pamplemousse, even though you won't try our kingdom's favorite lager, since you are my guest, I will try your mead.
No, really take in the layered aromas.
They're layered.
It's got a fantastic after essence, don't you think? No, first you have to admire its color.
No, I can't do it. Bud Light, please. And show these two to the wine cellar.
Bud Light, for the many, not the few.
Tens of thousands of students attend East Carolina University, and some never set foot on campus. Because our distance education classes are taught by professional faculty and held to the same high standards as on-campus learning. As one of the largest universities and the largest online community in the state, you'll find the Pirate Nation wherever you are. With this many ways to connect, share, and succeed, we'll guide you to graduation and beyond. ECU Online, North Carolina's leader in distance education.
When it's too cold for camping, we go camping. When it's too hot to work, we work. Too wet to keep going? Nah. This is the Gator XUV 835 with game-changing heat and air and 3 wide seating. It's never too anything for anything. Nothing runs like a deer.
Reliable equipment and dependable service. That's quality. Stop by a location near you or request a quote at qualityequip.com.
There's a lot to do out there. You can either talk about it or you can do something about it. At ECU, we choose to do things. And we can help you do just about anything. Come here to keep hometowns thriving, hearts beating, or make waves across the world. Wherever you're headed, this ship can get you there. With 30,000 of us doing so much, you won't find anyone sitting around. You ready?
Another very busy week for the Pirates coming up, and ECU's home on Thursday. We hope to see at Williams Arena Minges Coliseum. Tulane will be in town for a 7 o'clock game, and then the Pirates go on the road to UConn on Saturday for a rare Sunday game. Joe, let's talk about Tulane struggling a bit this year.
They're struggling, but they've got a lot of new guys. Coach Don Levy obviously has a ton of experience in the NBA, and he's got a young roster. He's trying to flip his roster a little bit, and they can shoot it. They execute a lot of different things and play multiple defenses. UConn is UConn, even though they're in a rebuilding year. Well, they've still got really good players, and Danny will put some toughness in there, and guard play, Tariq Gilbert and those guys are a really good player. Polly's a really good player. Have good front court depth, and Danny will do a really good job with those guys.
Coach, thanks for the visit. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, Jeff.
That is the head coach of the Pirates, Joe Dooley. Join us next week for another report on Pirate basketball. Pirate fans, you're the best.
The Joe Dooley Show has been presented by Suddenlink, now offering internet speeds up to 1 gig. The Joe Dooley Show is an exclusive presentation of IMG, America's home for college sports.